Okay, this is the chapter entitled Jayden Blues. So there is a trophy for getting all of these keystrokes correct. It's called, I thought it would be called Mozart or something, but what it's called is Ludwig von. So there is a trophy for doing that. So this chapter is, you'll notice he's at a lounge. And it's actually just part of his augmented reality session here. This actually really reminds me of the part from The Shining where Jack Nicholson's character is in the bathroom and he's imagining that the groundskeeper is tending to his to the I think the avocado stain that he got on his jacket or something like that, or something. I'm not sure, but definitely is reminiscent of that. So.
The psychological profile doesn't fit. Neither does the geolocalization.
So yeah, I had to speed several of this footages, several of the footage up ahead because it's pretty boring. You're just going around examining the evidence, casting the geo analyses on the files and on all the pieces of evidence. So right here the guy's warning you about the dangers of the drug, and he's actually an apparition. This is not anything in reality. So definitely beware of those. There is going to be 2 more situations in this game, I believe, or more maybe, where we have to resist taking that tryptocane drug. And you know what? Maybe for all I know that he was in the lounge. I'm not sure, but because it did transition to this part here. Yeah, the stuff like this can just really start to wax really boring, really rapidly. But you will, if you know you've done it right when you get the cutscene, and he's back in his I think his motel room. That's what it looks like. But these graphics are really good. I like these graphics. So yeah, yet again, even though I just assumed there would be no geo analysis stuff, I just do it anyway. There's mostly geo analysis on like tire tracks and like anything physical, like origami figures like this might have something like some residue. Like the only issue I had here and that I had to edit stuff out is when I pulled out the files and they were asking me to swipe up, and I would keep pressing up, but it would think that I was doing it to the right. It did that so many times that I got really frustrated. But normally the controls handle really well in this game. Not really the walking controls per se, but it's very generous about making you get the QuickTime buttons correct if you just put in the maximum amount of effort. To try your best to do the ones that I usually have problems with are when you're trying to do like half circles and quarter circles. Those are always pretty problematic for me when I'm doing those in a game. But yeah, these chapters, when I first played this game, it just kind of really drags down the game and just really slows the pacing down to a crawl. But it is part of the formality of what this guy has to do for his job, so I can understand that. Okay. So what this guy is doing here is he found some. I think he found a car that belonged to somebody.
Organized type. He has a car?
Or I think he somehow determines that the origami killer wanted to get a car and have false plates on it. I'm not really. Some of the story parts in this game, they really require you to put a lot of suspend your disbelief quite a bit, and that's it's a failing because this game is so dependent on story and narrative. And some of the parts, it's just like some things just don't add up, and it's I try to speculate on my own behalf about what's going on. Sometimes I even consult the wikis for this game just to see if anyone has any more answers that can illuminate, the darkness within me that's making me doubt, parts of this story. But, I really don't. I don't know. I really care about this particular story, but in stories in general in games, I don't even pay them any mind. Not really, anyway. So I play action games, and that's probably why a lot of people are surprised that I'm playing this game. But this is a quality game, so there really shouldn't be any surprises in that regard. I think this may be the last bit of business here. And then we're gonna almost okay. So this guy here, this guy is Mad Jack, as his that's his AKA.
Jackson Neville, aka Mad.
So we are going to be. I'm currently on that chapter. It's several chapters down the road. So once you do all these tasks, you are gonna. It just breaks out of the scene for you right here, and yeah, he looks like he's in a motel room. And he's going to get the urge to take the trip to Kane for the second time in this game. I'm not sure how many times in total that it happens. I think 3 to 4 times. I'm currently on the 3rd time. This is the second time. This guy's obviously he's hallucinating here. His nose is bleeding. That's an indication. Like the best thing to do when you're trying to resist the urge to take the medicine is to do other activities, like go wash your face, lay in the bed, just go look at yourself in the mirror, and what's the final thing that we're going to be doing is just to jump in the shower with our clothes on, and
I know I can resist. I just need to stay in control.
And, you know how that works sometimes when you're just you're going crazy. Well, I don't know. I've never been in this guy's situation, so I really don't know. But some people can snap awake if they have cold water on them. So that's what this guy does. So tap on the circle button here, and then head on into the bathroom. He's just trying to resist. We're gonna get this guy clean, and I think there's actually a funny trophy for this here too. So it may pop up at the end of the video if this was the video. So you want to head on into the bathroom, and I think that if you splash cold water on your face and just do these. Oh, by the way, that quick time event right there. If you don't swipe the control upward, he'll crack his head into the mirror and get some damage to his character. So if you don't want that to happen, make sure you do that quick time event. So what was I doing here? Trying to get the water splashed onto my face, and then going to the shower. I think I saw the word shower somewhere spinning around, and those words, how it does the thoughts. Shower. So yeah, the shower is gonna get him. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I just saw the up button right there. So this is going to just finally calm this guy down, taking a shower. Some anxiety pills would calm this guy down, and on second thought. But looks like he only takes the bad drugs. Anyway, so that's it for this chapter. And let's take a look at. Let's see if this trophy comes up, because it's been a while. I did this yesterday, so I can't recall precisely what happens. But I know I had a laugh when it came up. Detox, yeah. There we go, detox.